Hey, welcome back to a Spire channel where it's time to move on to, higher, harder and harder difficulties. So now we've got what I think will probably be a pretty big difficulty spike at Ascension 8. All enemies are harder to kill. That sounds pretty tough, right? Like maybe they hit harder, maybe they'll have more HP, maybe they'll do different, more different order of their attacks. I guess we'll see, but I'm anticipating this will be a pretty big difficulty spike, right? So and then our Ascension 7 runs didn't go very smoothly, right? We were reduced to 1 HP pretty often. We kind of barely got through it, so I'm not feeling that confident that we can, clear this in one try with, with all these characters, right? And I guess on a separate note, I do have an idea for a video series of like kind of different kind of Slay the Spire content where it's not just, playing the game and talking, right? Because there's enough of those videos out there already, and I have no illusions that I'm better at this game than a full-time YouTuber or streamer or Slay the Spire 2 player. I'm most assuredly not, right? So yeah, I'm not that great at the game, but I do have a good idea for what I think is a good idea for a series of this kind of more unique Slay the Spire 2 related content, and so keep an eye out for that in the near future. Yeah, but for now, let's just play Ascension 8, well, because we're not a full-time player, we're still on Ascension 8, right? Yeah, let's see how this goes. We might even die here because, we suck at the game, but yeah, we'll see. So, no, we probably don't want greed, right? That's eternal curse, that doesn't sound good, right? Okay, do we want a lava rock? That's good if we manage to kill the boss. Transform, that's good if we manage to get a good result. So both of these take some element of risk, right? There is an early shop which we could use the greed at, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of noob, so I don't like the idea of Eternal Curse, right? And then I don't like, taking too many risks, right? Like maybe you transform, we get a break. So let's just take the Act 1 boss drops 2 relics. Hopefully, hopefully that ends up being worth it. Hopefully we don't just die on the Act 1 boss without, being able to collect, the payoff. We got a Waterfall Giant, right? So this is Underdogs. So we do want to watch out for the Phantasmal Gardeners elite. Like that almost got us last time, right? On the defect on Ascension 7. But yeah, let's play it safe. Take as many camps as we can. So do we want to go to this camp or this camp? Either way, we get an elite. Or this way, we get 2 elites. So do we think we can take 2 elites and then the boss? Or I mean, we could even go this camp and or do we want to stick with 1? So maybe we could see where we're at, like at this point, like how much HP. Maybe if we're like at full HP, maybe we do want to just try to get 2. We can always opt out of the second elite here too, right? So maybe that's the way to go. Okay, so maybe we don't want the early shop. Would we rather have a question mark? Because we're not going to have that much gold at this shop, right? So maybe we go this way instead, or this way instead, right? Yeah, so let's try doing that. Okay, but yeah, enough talking. Let's actually play the game. Okay, so we block, and then we want to go for the lower one first, right? And then hopefully we can chain kill these 2, and then before the second one has a chance to attack. Well, we're frail right now. That's kind of bad. Well, we can still block, and we're gonna be frail again, right? Yeah, but we were already frail, so that didn't really hurt us, right? So now, I mean, are we going to be in trouble if we stun it and then have this at 29? I guess we'll see. So how much does it attack for now? 12. Okay, so that's not... Oh no, we're frail. Okay, so I wonder if we should have lowered this one's HP a bit before killing one. Like maybe this wasn't the best way to play it, right? So if we do 17, we'll probably be able to do 12 next turn, right? What if we do... So how much can we afford to block here? So if we bash, it'll be at 21, and then 3 strikes would kill it, right? Well, what's the likelihood we draw 3 strikes? I mean, we could also draw a bash and a strike, and that would kill it too, right? So are we afraid that we could draw 3 defends next turn and then be hit for a lot? Probably won't happen. Maybe it will, though, right? Yeah, we probably won't draw 3 defense, so let's just bash, and then, you know, hopefully we can save 3. Oh, it doesn't attack this turn. You know, it does the free. Okay, so maybe we could have even double blocked. Wow. Okay, we could have saved 3 more HP. So yeah, we gotta learn the movesets better. That's just, yeah, something we need to be better about. Okay, maybe we take the breakthrough, like early AoE, I guess. You know, sometimes that's good on some hallway fights. It's good if we run into Phantasmal Gardeners. Alright, so keep going. Okay, we can feast, gain some HP, right? Doing. Yeah, I mean, the feast seems good, right? Oh wait, well we could have upgraded a random card if we didn't feast. Wow. Okay, ultimate defend, yeah, we like that. Heal 10, yeah, that's probably worth it, right? Okay, so yeah, I wonder, that probably was worth the gold, right? And not getting a random upgrade, because a random upgrade might have landed on like a strike or something, and yeah. Getting an ultimate defend is probably pretty good, right? Okay, so now I guess we play the breakthrough and just defend. Yeah, so okay, we ultimate defend and then we hit the one that doesn't have thorns, right? Or we could even hit the one that does have thorns because, you know, we've got 11 block. Yeah, so maybe we just kill this next turn and then we block the damage. No, we might not be able to block next turn. Yeah, it depends on what we draw. Okay, no, we do want to hit this one then, just to make sure we're, you know, if we don't draw block, we wanna finish it off, right? Even though it'll have thorns. We don't want to be attacked if we don't have... Okay, so, yeah, I mean, we take 2, right? Instead of taking 9, right? So, yeah, it's a good thing we did that. So now we just block as much as we can. Alright, so now we can kill it without playing the breakthrough, so we don't lose that HP. Alright, so, okay, do we want to take bludgeon? So that's maybe good early, I mean, in Act 1, it's not so good later in the game, right? But maybe that's good for the early elites, yeah. So maybe, yeah, I guess we do take that. Okay, it won't be good later, but, you know, hopefully it lets us get to the good stuff later, right? So if we draw bludgeon next turn, and if it's vulnerable, we'll just be able to kill this, right? Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, well, we still managed to full block and we just bludgeon it without the vulnerable and kill it this turn. Yeah, good. Alright, stomp. Yeah, I do like stomp, right? Well, it's not good with cards like bludgeon and bash, but, you know, a little more AoE, maybe good later. Yeah, let's take that. It'd be good on Gardeners. We're kind of paranoid that we'll run into Phantasmal Gardeners after what happened last time. Okay, so now what do we upgrade? Do we just upgrade the Bludgeon? Like, we might run into Eel. Well, Bludgeon's not good against Gardeners. It's not good. I mean, this is Underdogs, right? So it's upgraded Bludgeon isn't good against the Skulking Colony, which can only take 20 per turn. It's not good against the Phantasmal Gardeners because the unupgraded Bludgeon is fine against the Gardeners, right? And at least it wasn't on Ascension 7 and below. Maybe they have more health now, I don't know. But, you know, it wasn't before. It is good against Eel, but yeah, I think because it's Underdogs and not Overgrowth, we don't upgrade the Bludgeon. Maybe we want to upgrade the Bash instead, or do we want to upgrade one of the AoE cards? Or do we even upgrade Defend? Okay, so against the Skulking Colony, it can only take 20 damage per turn, so we want to even out or attack more, right? Against the Eel, we just want damage in general. Against the Phantasmal Gardeners, we want to upgrade our AoE damage, right? So I guess we upgrade Breakthrough, so that'll even out our damage and then, you know, do more AoE. Yeah, hopefully that reasoning is correct. I don't know if it is, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, we got a shop that, well, we already spent all our gold feasting, so that's unfortunate. That the question mark turned out to be a shop. That's unlucky. Okay, but we do have full HP, so we are going to try to go for the 2 elites, right? Then, so we upgrade another card here. So I guess in line with the previous upgrade, do we just upgrade the Stomp? We have a bit of a hard time playing the Stomp, though, because all we have is Strikes and Break. Do we upgrade Stomp? Or do we upgrade Ultimate Defend? Or we can upgrade Bludgeon in case we run into the Eel or Bash. Well, let's upgrade Stomp. Okay, what do we get? We got the Living Fog. Oh, it would have been nice to have the upgraded Bludgeon against the Living Fog, right? But So I guess do we try to double? We probably want to bash, right? The living fog is kind of annoying. Some of its bombs, you do want to get rid of it pretty quickly. So we probably don't want to greed for too many blocks, right? Like, yeah, just single block. So now it's going to summon a bomb. So do we even block here? Maybe we. So we definitely want to break through. We definitely need to play the stomp, right? Well, do we need to play the stomp? Well, next turn it's not going to be vulnerable, so we definitely play at least one strike, right? So if we defend here, next turn we can't bludgeon it. Yeah, so I think we do just play strike stomp, right? And then we don't block, we take 5, but that's okay. And then the bombs are relevant because we'll get rid of the living fog before the bomb goes off, right? Yeah, I think that was smart. No, we don't want a second bludgeon because that's not good to have 2, right? What if we draw them both at the same turn, something like that, right? Do we want a Cinder? I mean, exhaust the top card. It's exhaust, but is that good exhaust? I haven't really played around with this card too much. I mean, it's not good if we get it with, like, bash. It's not good at playing stomp. Maybe we just skip. Alright. Gain strength at rest. Okay, yeah. Maybe we do want to gain strength because we're at full health, right? I mean, the other option is that we could upgrade bludgeon or ultimate defend, but well, get random relic or clumsy isn't the worst curse because it does exhaust, right? It's ethereal. The relic might not be any good. Maybe we just take the gold. All right. So do we train here and gain a strength, or do we upgrade bludgeon in case it's the eel? Or do we upgrade ultimate defend? Or maybe we could upgrade bash too in case it's. Yeah, but no, maybe we just upgrade strength. I mean, the extra bash duration is good if we don't get in. For now, right? We might get more vulnerable stuff later. Let's try training, I guess. Let's see how that goes. Alright, we got Phantasmal Gardeners, but unlike our last run with the defect, we do have the AoE to deal with it this time, right? This first turn draw is pretty bad, though. So I guess we just block as much as we can, which isn't much. Go for the lower ones, I guess. Just try to take them out quick. That was a pretty awful first turn draw. Alright, so now, okay, we ultimate. We can't play the stomp if we play ultimate defend, though. Okay, so if we bash stomp, do we manage to get rid of one? So, okay, that's 9 plus 24, 33, right? So we can go through some of the skittish, right? And then just get rid of this Phantasmal Gardener. And then still manage to stomp. Yeah, I think we do that, right? In the long run, that's probably better. Oh no, we can't bash stomp. Ah! Oh, that was a big mistake. I should have just played stomp. Whoops. Because bash costs 2 and stomp, yeah. It only reduces the cost by 1. What am I doing? Okay. But breakthrough, we do get rid of this at least, right? So let's get rid of that. And then we just block, right? And then, okay. So even misplaying it, you know, at least we still had the second AoE card. Okay, so now we break through. Yeah, so you can definitely see how we're better set up for the Phantasmal Gardeners than in our previous run with the defect. How the AoE cards work pretty well. Right, so we got miniature cannon. Okay, so that'll help our stomp and breakthrough. So more AoE goodness. Vicious, body slam, juggling. None of these cards really help us right now, right? So maybe we skip. Well, body slam is good if we have the ultimate defend. Other than that, like, we'd have to use an upgrade on it. Also. Okay, maybe we just skip. All right, we've got hunted ship. All right, this is sort of a damage race, right? Because we need to be able to kill it on turn 3 to avoid taking big damage. So how much can we actually afford to block here? If we stop, we can't block, right? We just take 10, but we definitely would be able to kill it by turn 3. If we don't block, right? Like, we could play strike and stomp. But okay. So if we block, we can only play strike. Can we do 61 in the next 2 turns? I mean, No, 60 in the next 2 turns. So if we get Bash before Bludgeon, I guess we would, right? That's by no means guaranteed. So we might not get Bash the next turn, that's only, yeah. So I think we just attack, right? And then take the 10, and then we'll be able to, you know, kill it on turn 3. So we don't take unnecessary damage. And we don't even have to play the breakthrough, right? We can just Bludgeon next turn. Oh wait, we're weak. Well, yeah, even so, right? Yeah, we didn't have to play. Oh, so we did. Oh, Blood Potion. Okay, so both of these potions are good. Which one do we want to get rid of, though? So next elite will not be the Gardeners. It'll be the Skulking Colony or the eel, right? Well, fish oil might be good for a later, but let's get rid of Distilled Chaos. Take the Blood Potion. Okay, do we want the Blood Whale? It's a block card. Anger is good with Stomp. We've been having trouble, but is Anger good in general, though? Maybe we take the Blood Wall. Some more HP loss stuff. It is a block card. We don't have any block card. Yeah, let's just take it. I don't know if that... Yeah, hopefully that works out. Okay, we got the Eel. So I guess we strike, stomp, right, and then we... Yeah. Unfortunately, we're taking 17. That's kind of no good, but... Well, what can you do? So, do we block here? Well, if we bludgeon this... Yeah. Next turn, we're not being able to attack much, right? So maybe we just strike right through. Oh, this is unfortunate. Like, we couldn't do the damage fast enough. Okay, I guess we just block. It's gonna start gaining strength, right? Yeah. Alright, so now 17, 24. So we can get it below the stun threshold, right? So it doesn't gain the strength. And then hopefully we can kill it on the, you know, in the next 2 turns before it attacks us for the big damage next turn, right? So yeah, we do manage that. Okay, we got our Powder Demise. Well, that's good on the. Oh, we got a Vambrace. That's good. Powder Demise is good on the boss if we need it. Do we need it? I mean, I guess we just drink the Blood Potion and take the Powder Demise, right? Yeah. Another Blood Wall. Do we want a Molten Fist of Exhaust? 10 damage. I mean, it's not good right now, though, is it? Do we just take another Blood Wall? Do we want 2 Blood Walls, though? I mean, we can't get Snuckle Eye until Act 3 and Slay the Spire 2, right? So, I mean... We are, I mean... Maybe we don't want to... let's just... this, I don't know, maybe we should take this, but... Maybe we just skip. Okay. Okay, how scared are we of the Molten Giant, Waterfall Giant? I mean, do we just... I mean... Our deck doesn't seem that great, right? Let's just rest. So do we play the Powder Demise here, or do we play the Fish Oil, or do we just... I think it should be okay without playing the potion, right? 260 HP. Well, we have the Vambrace block this turn. Yeah, so we're a little blocked. This is kind of bad. Maybe we should have played the Powder Demise. Hopefully we don't regret not playing that. But even with the Giria strength, you know, we're not actually doing that much damage, right? So next turn we can Breakthrough Strike, is that... Or we can Blood Wall, Breakthrough. Do we need to play Bash here, or do we just... So bashing would make the Breakthrough do 6 more damage. Maybe we just need to bludgeon. Alright, so now we Blood Wall and then Breakthrough, right? This steam eruption is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, so our cost, the energy cost of our cars just don't line up well together, right? Do we need to just bludgeon or? Try blocking. We at least get breakthrough? No, we don't even get break. Okay, this is not going well. Yeah, I probably should have played the powder demise. Oh, hopefully we don't die because of that. Oh man, I think we're in trouble, right? Let's just play it. I should have played it on turn 0, right? I mean, for turn 1. I mean, are we even going to be able to block the steam eruption? Probably not, right? I think we're probably dead. Oh, we can't even block this turn. Yeah, I should have played powder demise. I think we're dead. Alright, so... So next turn we need to block for... Yeah, way too much, right? We're dead. So maybe if we kill it and then redraw ultimate defend, is that... And blood wall. So next turn... So next turn we're not drawing enough block to survive the steam eruption, right? So we need to kill it next turn and hope we draw ultimate defend and the blood wall. That's probably not happening, right? So 54. So we need to block. Yeah, we can't block for 40. Okay, we're dead. So we should have played the potion to begin with. Okay, so yeah, as expected, we didn't do very well, right? Okay, so let's try this again. That was pretty bad. We should have played the potion on the first turn. Alright, let's go again. And what do we have here? We have Overgrowth. So different elites, the Burdonis, the Effigy, and then the frog thing that splits. So do we... Well, this way we get an elite before the camp, and then we can get 3 elites total, but do we want to take an elite before a camp? I guess we have to, right? Because this way there's an elite before the camp. I mean, otherwise we're getting no camps, right? Oh, this is a bit tough. Wow, this is pretty rough. But we can opt out of this 3rd elite, right? Maybe we just take the elite before the camp and hope it goes okay. We can take an extra question mark too here, just to have more HP. Alright. So, okay, random relic. Silver Crucible, that'll get us some power before the elite, right? Before the camp. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see what our first card reward is. Okay, we're taking some damage here. Yeah, but we block to the extent possible, right? And then Twig Slime will be dead the next turn, right? Unless we draw badly. Yeah, okay, good. Vulnerable Potion. Okay, Sword Boomerang, Iron Wave, or Rampage. Oh, Rampage is stronger than in the original Slay the Spire, right? So hopefully it's strong enough. It is damage. We do need damage, right? Early in Act 1, so let's do that. We've got a Nibbit. Oh! So it's like a Jawworm now, because we're on Ascension 8. It hits for 12. Was it 11 before Ascension 8? I don't remember. Alright, so now we do this. Yeah, so it's more like a Jawworm than before, right? Because it still doesn't block when it gains strength, so we've got that going for us. Okay, so that's still good. Okay, more damage, right? We need... Oh, Inferno. That's AoE damage, and... Maybe we want the Inferno? I mean, that makes us lose health, though, which maybe isn't so good, right? It's good if we can get the Rupture to combo with it later. It's good for AoE in general. I mean, we're not up against Phantasmal Gardeners. The Frog, the AoE is good after it splits. I mean, this is 9 damage per turn, which is nice, but losing HP is not... Maybe we try this with Twin Strike. Yeah, just do damage. I mean, the Blood Whale might have been good too, but yeah, go for damage first. We've got Effigy and Burdonis, potentially. Okay, upgrade random card, right? Yeah. Hopefully we get Bash. We got Defend. Alright, do we upgrade oh. So we had to lose HP for this. More and more each time, right? Oh, 6 HP is worth it, right? 12 is probably not. Okay, let's stop doing that. Okay, we've got a Fuzzy Worm Crawler. And thanks to our Silver Crucible, we have better than usual deck against the Fuzzy Worm Crawler. So we defeat this in short order, right? Oh, that event was max HP, not HP, so yeah. So we didn't actually lose HP, we lost max HP, okay. Well, True Grit might be good later. Hemokinesis would be good now, right? Maybe take Hemo? Oh, it's only 19 damage, it's not 20 like the original Slay the Spire. Huh. Well, that's... Okay, yeah, let's just take it. Okay, so we do need to come up with a block plan at some point, but, right now we're just all in on damage, I guess. Take these elites. Oh, okay, we did... Unfortunately, we had the Frog Parasite, so it would have been nice to have the Combust, maybe, but, we didn't take it. Alright, so do we just Hemo, or do we... Yeah, okay, let's take 2 and do more damage. 13, 22. Yeah, it's a good thing we did that, because now we're not taking the 16 damage, right? Totally calculated. Yeah, I could have done more damage the first turn with Vulnerable. Maybe we should have considered that, but yeah. Okay, so we just start our Rampage scaling. And then block, right? Or, I mean, we could Vulnerable... Nah, let's just block. Save the potion for Effigy or Burdonis or something. Yeah, it would be nice to have AoE here, but we don't, right? So... Well, do we use the potion here? I mean, it would get us out of the... okay, let's just do it. Oh, it's not... What? How did that not kill it? Oh, so each hit is rounded, so it's 10 damage twice and not... Okay. So basically 7 plus 50% rounded down is 10, and it does 10 twice, so it's not 14 times 1.5. Ah! Okay, that was a big mistake. We just wasted a potion. Wow. Okay, so Hemo to get rid of the big one, I guess, right? Okay, so alright, that's unfortunate though that it worked out that way. Okay. Gorge it. Mausolus Gift. Okay, that's a good potion. Uppercut. Oh, Shrug It Off. We do need a block card, right? Uppercut is nice, though. It is a good card in general. I mean, that's more vulnerable and weak. Hopefully we can get a block card later, right? Yeah. Do we just go all in on... Yeah. Alright, do we upgrade the uppercut then, or... Yeah, and then we plan on resting at the camp after this elite, right? Because our HP will be low enough, we'll have to do it. So do we play... No, we don't play the ritual, right? So we just bash Rampage. Yeah, maybe we draw into Twin Strike, hopefully. Or maybe we get uppercut to redo the vulnerable also, right? Okay, so here we do want to play defend before we strike Twin Strike because of the way the slow works, right? Okay, now we start taking big damage, right? Uppercut can help a little bit. Do we play defend before? Because we do want to kill it fast, right? So would playing uppercut strike allow us to kill it next turn? and prevent the 25. So this would be 13 plus 19. 13 plus 9, right? 22. So it would be at 55, and then... So maybe we do 20 plus 27. So we might be able to kill it next turn if we... So this would do 27 also. I mean, we might not even be able to kill it if we don't play the strike after. Okay, so let's just defend then. Alright, hopefully we get the damage. So maybe we should have played the strike the previous turn, right? Well, okay. We should have played the strike the previous turn. Oh, would that even have allowed us to kill it? Maybe not, so maybe it's fine. Alright, ship in a bottle. Lizard tail. Alright, that's some insurance. Evil Eye for a block. Or do we take True Grit? I guess we take Evil Eye. It's 8 block. And then maybe we get something else to exhaust cards later. Alright. So we... Oh, okay, so we get random potions now. Well, we've already got potions. So here, we don't need to rest at both camps, right? We can take an upgrade before the... And then we could even use a potion and then rest at this camp to... But yeah, so let's upgrade... do we upgrade our Evil Eye or do we upgrade Bash? I mean, we've already got an upgraded Uppercut, so maybe we don't need to upgrade Bash anymore. We just upgrade Evil Eye. Alright, so we've got Knights. Okay, so I guess we just kill this one, right? And then Gorge It will prevent most of the damage, so yeah. Do we Hemo? So we would still have to, okay, so we would still have to strike twice to be able to kill either of them, right? So maybe we play the ship in the bottle and then rest to get value out of the mailbox and just kill this Trekerator. Or maybe we could have not played the Hemo also. Well, I'm not sure if that was the best use of that potion, but okay, Forgotten Ritual is good if we can actually get some way to exhaust a card and, you know, play it, right? Well, oh, it has to be this turn. Okay, well, do we just take the Molten Fist then? I mean, this would be good later if we had like a upgraded True Grit or something that we could play a lot. Like, but for, just take the Molten Fist. Okay, so we need to rest here. We get a potion from, okay, we got a skill potion. That's not as good as the potion we used, right, the previous fight. Berdanis. Alright, so Rampage, Defend, Evil Eye. Or do we use a skill potion? I think we just play like that, right? We didn't need to play Defend because we had the Gorge It. Well, I should have played another Strike. That was a mistake. Okay, we Bash, Hemo, and we use Skill Potion to try to prevent some of this damage. Oh, we got an Offering. Okay, that's good too. Okay, so we actually Uppercut Hemo, right? Yeah, Uppercut, Hemo, Molten Fist, and then block. So next turn we have 29 damage. So I guess we probably do draw a 1-cost attack right next turn. We might not, but we probably do. Do we want to take the chance that we don't? Or we could just play an attack now and then. So this is 29 damage next turn. Okay, let's just make sure we kill it next turn. We do have a Gorge It. Yeah, so we did draw a 1-cost attack, but we didn't know we were going to. That was a % chance. Blessing in the Forge, Festive Popper. Alright, so now, okay, second wind. Yeah, second wind, I guess. So we got, so do we want to transform or upgrade? I mean, I guess upgrade is safer in case we transform into something bad, right? I don't know what the odds of that are, but okay, let's just upgrade our second wind. And then here, we're at 52. That should be okay, right? We do have a popper. If we upgrade, what are we upgrading? Are we upgrading Bash or Molten Fist or do we just rest just to play safe and maybe get a better potion? I guess we can upgrade Bash. Alright, hopefully we don't die because of that. We do with a popper, we have plus 4. Okay, so we have Rampage. Okay, so do we... I guess we just... I mean... This will lower it by 2 damage, I guess. Or do we just go for this one? Okay. Okay, so we take 8, right? No, we take 4 because of the Gorget. Okay, so this Hemo will just kill this, right? And then we... Well, do we actually want to exhaust the upgraded defend? Maybe we don't. Yeah, we'll just play like that, I guess. Now we want to start going for this one. Is that... Take a little more damage. Yeah, hopefully we don't regret not resting, right? Okay, so we finish this. Do we uppercut here or do we just defend? Our health is low. The uppercut would be nice though for the damage, right? And then the weaken helps a bit. Okay, so Rampage, we need to play that. We probably need to play the Hemo. Do we need to play Molten Fist to put one vulnerable? Maybe we don't. We block. Oh, we can only block for 3 though. Alright, let's just go all in damage. Yeah, because we're frail. Now we're weak. So now this turn we want to block if we can, right? Yeah. Evil Eye. We can get rid of the defend. Do we want to get rid of the defend? Yeah, maybe we do. And then we just, yeah. Alright, so we're almost through. Just need a little more damage, and then hopefully we don't die. Okay, we do get Rampage. Yeah. Okay, so we got away with not healing. Alright, so do we want Colossus? Yeah, we do have a lot of sources of vulnerable, right? Demon Form, Strength Scaling, Primal Force, Giant Rise. Let's take the Colossus. We do have a decent amount of vulnerable. Okay, Hive. And then... it's always Hive, what am I talking about? I'm not good at recognizing the ancient icons, but let's see what do we have for camps. So do we want to dodge Elite? So what if we run into Entomancer? That'd be really bad, right? We don't have a way of dealing damage without attacking. So do we just minimize the fights and dodge all the Elites that we can and hope we don't get Entomancer here? So this is 1 Elite and 2 camps. Yeah, I mean, maybe we can take more hallway fights too. So 4, 5. I mean, that's a lot of hallway fights though. Maybe we do take the question mark path. Or do we take 1 question mark here? I mean, there's 2 more question marks here, right? How many? I mean, you can get the Vigor event from Act 2, right? At least that's what it seemed like in our previous runs. I don't have any good multi-hit attack. Well, I have Twin Strike. So maybe it's not the worst thing to take more events. Maybe we see that event. So this way we'd take 2 advanced hallway fights, 3 advanced hallway fights. Okay, well, yeah, maybe we just minimize the fight, see what happens. Imbued. Oh, okay, well, what skill can we... I guess that'd be Evil Eye. 4 potion slots, yeah? Yeah, 4 potion slots. We do have a mailbox, right? So yeah, let's do that. We got Blood Potion, Ampule, Dex, Plating. Alright, so that's a lot of potion slots. Okay, so Hemo, or do we want to get rid of Upgraded Defend? Yeah, because it would let us strike again, right? We do want to kill this fast. So we take 2 from Hemo. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate because we don't have a 3rd attack we can play, right? And then now the big hit, but unfortunately we can't make it vulnerable either. You make use of the Colossus, we don't have a vulnerable potion. because we wasted it in Act 1. Okay, that sort of sucked. Do we play the plating? I mean, that's not the best use of plating, right? Okay, I guess we just take a big hit. 14. Oh, we're not even making it land this. Oh, we are. Okay, yeah, we have 3 attacks. Okay, we just can't bash. Okay, so we do get our card back, right? Upgraded uppercut. True Grit. So shrug it off. True Grit would be good with Evil Eye if we get them both the same turn. If we can upgrade the True Grit. Or do we just take shrug it off? I mean, do we need to start picking exhaust stuff though also? I guess we take shrug it off, like the True Grit isn't upgraded, right? Random power or random 0 cost card? Or I guess random power for Ironclad, right? Because 0 cost, we get anger maybe. Do we want an anger? I don't know what the other 0 cost cards are. Let's check. I guess we can just do this. So what are we? Anger, bloodletting would be good, I guess. Bully, maybe. Spite. Wow, we have some cards that lose HP. Battle trance. Gain of strength. Okay. From battle offer. Some of these might not be too bad. Oh, there's an unknown one too. I don't know. Maybe we just take the power though. Stampede. Okay, that's not the greatest probably, right? Maybe we should have taken the 0 cost. Small anchor, T-set, HP. I guess we. Do we have a shop coming up? No, not a guaranteed shop, right? Do we just? I mean, do we just buy this stuff? Okay, sure. Hopefully we don't regret buying that stuff. Alright, we got Tunneler. So we... Yeah, block and then... Yeah, we block with Courgette and then we bash, right? So then when it has the shield, it'll already be vulnerable. And then hopefully we can do 32 damage to break the shield really fast. Oh, it's 37 because it's Ascension 8 now. Okay. Well, now we know. 19... Not enough damage unless we... Okay, we can use an ampule, right? Just to do the damage. So we're not taking 23. Well, it wouldn't be 23 because we're uppercutting, right? It would be 17. Well, 15. And then we can make it 10. I mean, or we could play the Forge Potion and then... Yeah, let's use the Forge Potion. And then that'll make... Yeah, break the shield. Oh, wait, no. We don't have the energy. What am I doing? No, okay, I guess we just wasted the Forge Potion and now we're using the Ampule. Wow. I'm so bad at this game. Alright, so... Okay, so we just wasted the Forge Potion for no good reason. Alright, feel no pain. So we do need to start picking exhaust stuff though if we... So we do have a second wind already. Yeah, okay, well let's keep an eye out, so maybe we should have taken the True Grit earlier. Well, it would have been nice to have the Ampule here, but we used it on the, you know... on the Tunneler. Now we've got Overcopter and we don't have any AoE in our deck, right? Yikes. And we don't have the Ampule. Okay, this could be a little bit dicey. So do we just go for the Overcopter or do we try to kill the little ones? Maybe we use the plating here. Yeah, okay, so we use the plating. Just go for the Overcopter. Just get out of this fight as soon as we can. Okay, we get Hemo. We can actually block this turn, I guess. Mostly, or okay, so next turn we have 28 damage. We probably, well, no, yeah, 28. Yikes. Because 19 plus 9, yeah, so let's just strike this to kill it next turn. Oh, we ended up drawing an upgraded strike, but we didn't know we were going to draw that, so maybe it was good to place it. So we didn't take too much damage for that. We did get a Powdered Demise. Rage. Do we want a Havoc? We don't have a way of controlling what we can put on top of our deck. So Havoc would work well with the Evil Eye if we draw them in the same turn. Or do we take the Rage? We can't play many attacks per turn, right? Okay, maybe we just skip. Alright, this way. Do we... Well, we're close to full health, right? Maybe we just upgrade our block cards. Or do we upgrade Stampede to make it cheaper? Play one random attack in our hand. I mean, do we even want Stampede in our deck? Or do we try to remove it later? I mean, we don't have any energy support, right? So I guess it would let us play more strikes. But okay, let's just upgrade our block. Alright, so we've got Lost Progenitor. So we're mostly blocking, right? So with just the Gorget. So let's just... Well, we can't do any damage to it. Yes, I guess we play that. I guess we could have done a little damage, but I guess it might not be bad to have the Feel No Pain out. You know, just for the curse and then for the vulnerable thing. Alright. Okay, we can increase the vulnerable duration, play Hemo. Yeah. Okay, this turn, well, we want to try to block, right? Well, this is kind of awkward. We mostly blocked. Okay, so I guess uppercut, second wind. Yeah, the fight will end soon enough, right? We probably won't need those block cards again. Yeah, this is a buff turn. Yikes! Even after second winding our other cards, we still drew all the rest of our block cards. That's just a really unlucky draw. Okay. Wow. 28 plus 13 plus 9. 28 there. 41 plus... So 50... we're 5 damage short. Wow, that was so unlucky. So, Powder Demise is end of turn, right? That doesn't help. Yeah, that was just a ridiculously unlucky draw. Just make sure we kill it next turn. Horrendous luck there. Okay, so... Bully with 0 cost. Rampage, another okay, Dominate. We do need some strength scaling, right? Yeah. Modified hand. Alright, we don't have any... Well, we have the Feel No Pain. We don't have any other power. Oh, we have Stampede. Alright, Blood Potion, gain 10 mega. Okay, yeah. Oh, we do get the Vigorous. Okay, so maybe we put that on our Twin Strike, right? Yeah, I guess it's double. So we do need to rest at the camp as soon as we can. Ah, we gotta fight. Darn it. Okay, so... Well, we do have a Blood Potion, and we have... I mean, we'd rather not use the Lizard Tail, but that's kind of insurance, right? Oh, this is... pretty yucky. I mean, do we even want to play Rampage or Hemo? I guess we do, right? Just to get it down faster. Ah, we're almost dead. We're probably gonna die on the elite then. Well, we'll probably use our lizard tail. Okay, we got our... this isn't enough. Okay, down to 6. Alright, so... one another block card, or... fight me? I don't know if we want the enemy to gain strength, though. Maybe we take the blood wall. We do seem to be short on block. Okay, get another potion from Tiny Mailbox. Recognition. Alright, well, so we do have a blood potion, so hopefully we don't have to use the lizard tail. Ah, it is freaking Entomancer. Okay, things are just not going our way. Okay, we want to powder demise so we can do as much non-attack damage as we can, right? Do we want to play colorless potion here too? What are we hoping to get with colorless potion? Probably just the demise is enough. Yeah, let's just play it like that. Okay, so we... oh, I think I blocked too much. Although, that means less dazed in our deck, so it's not the worst thing. Would have been nice to have a Thorns potion there, but we didn't. Okay, Feel No Pain can block with this. We don't have any vulnerable on the enemy. That's... maybe we shouldn't have taken that in our deck. Do we play the colorless potion here to try to block? Yeah, maybe I should have played that before we played the Rampage. Well, let's see. Okay, we got Dark Shackles, so that'll help us block a bit. I mean, I guess we could have also played the Droplet. Try to get blocked, but that's good enough. And then we do have the block from here and then the Gorge hit, right? Okay, buff turn, so make it vulnerable. I mean, we just, yeah, you need to get out of this fight. We got the more Droplet. Oh, okay, this is bad. So, we don't have a way to reduce its strength. We could get the Colossus with the Droplet. Or do we just use the blood potion? So if we reduce the 3 by 50%, it'll round down to 1, right? So it would actually, that would actually help quite a bit. That's how it works, right? Yeah, okay. So that was a pretty strong Droplet there. So the 3 by 7 became 1 by 7 because the way it rounds down, right? Okay, here we can block with this, right? Stupid Entomancer. Alright, but we did get through it. Now we get the Super Twin Strike. A little bit late, but we do get it. Okay, Strike Dummy. Oh, that'll help our Twin Strike a bit more. Thunderclap. Well, we don't have any AoE, right? So maybe we... or do we take Whirlwind? I guess we take Thunderclap, right? Yeah. It's upgraded. Okay, we get the Super Twin Strike. We can't make it vulnerable though because of the artifact stacks. So, what do we do here? Do we attack this to prevent it from attacking us? So this is 36 plus 19, 57. Then we strike to finish it. Yeah, sure. Let's do it that way. Hopefully we can block this. Well, we barely managed to block a little bit. So we have Gorge It, we have Feel No Pain, 9. So we mostly block, right? 8, 12, yeah. We still take 4. That's not too bad though, okay. Can we kill it this turn? 13 plus, yeah, okay. That's thanks to the Strike Dummy, I guess. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, wait, did it not have... did it have 23 HP? I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. I screwed up then. We should have played the Evil Eye and Defend. I miscounted the damage we could deal. Wow. Alright, making too many mistakes. Do we want the anger? Probably not, right? Yeah. Okay, rest and then get another potion. Okay, now we're at 47 HP because how we messed up that previous turn on the stupid Insatiable, which we have no way to scale up or damage unless we get the Dominate in the right order. So maybe we need to... Well, we do have a blood potion. Maybe we play the ritual here because, yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this fight without it, right? Guess we can play the Stampede. Do we do this? Yeah, I guess we don't need defense, right? Hopefully we don't regret that. This we can make it vulnerable. Yeah. And our scale up with our ritual. Okay, we got this without vulnerable, unfortunately. Well, we can use the potion of binding. But we already used a ritual potion. We're probably getting out of this fight, right? Well, I don't know. We're taking a lot of damage here. Okay, let's use the potion of binding. That'll make it weak, right? And then we get the twin strike. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're taking big damage. Ouch. Bash. So do we frantic escape or play the feel no pain? I guess let's play it safe. I mean, the Stampede is actually playing some cards for us. So do we want to make it weak and then upgrade our strength, or? I guess, yeah. We can't block, right? Because we have no block cards. Okay. So hopefully we can end this fight soon before we just die. We can't actually exhaust anything, but we can block. And just do a bunch of damage, and the next turn hopefully we kill it, right? Oh, we could have played one of those strike the Stampede. I guess we could have played the Frantic Escape. Alright, but yeah, we scaled up enough damage with our Cultist Potion, right, so... Okay, Fiend Fire. Yeah, that's exhaust. 1-2 punch. This isn't very good, right? Yeah. I guess we take the Fiend Fire. Alright, Act 3. Glory. So, okay, how are we feeling about the elites? Not very good, right? We don't have any scaling. We don't have a good way to block. I mean, do we just play it safe and hopefully we go into the boss with a ton of potions and that's just enough, hopefully? So we don't take any elites, we just grab potions and cards, is that... Alright, what's our bonus? Remove 5, 2 additional cards. So 2 card draw per turn, but we don't have the energy to play that, right? Do we just take the folly then and remove 5? So we could remove strikes, but we have strike dummy. It's not as good as usual. We could remove the Stampede. Or do we take the Fiddle and then try to go for 0 cost cards? We don't have much card draw anyways, right? We could try the Fiddle. Or would we rather just remove strikes? Let's try the Fiddle, see how that goes. Alright, so we want to get more energy support and maybe 0 cost cards, right? Okay, but for now... So do we play Dominate or do we just go for the damage? I guess we can just play the Dominate. 3 strength. Alright, so we could Colossus to full block. Or we can feel no pain. Well, we do have Mummified Hand, right? Well, we do need the twin... Oh, okay, so we have this Twin Strike and then we have... Yeah, we just play it like that, right? No, this isn't enough damage. 15 times 5. Yeah, so we do need to... Okay, well, let's just block. And then we can see what we get for free. I was hoping to get the Fiend Fire. Maybe I should have just played the Strike just to be safe. So we can make it weak and then... Yeah, I guess we just play like that. Maybe I should have attacked more. Yeah, this thing is scaling its strength up pretty fast. Oh, we do get the Fiend Fire though. So I guess Fiddle's good with the Fiend Fire at least. We do need to upgrade the Fiend Fire if we can, right? That'll help on the hallway fights. On the boss, maybe not so much, right? But dismantle. Well, we need a way to block, right? Well, we do have Rampage for scaling already. So do we take Tremble? Tremble's not good though, right? I have to skip. All right, draw. Oh, so we can just get a lot of max HP and draw. Or do we upgrade random cards? Let's upgrade random cards, right? Okay, we did get the Fiend Fire upgraded. So we just go into the boss with a lot of potions and hope that's enough to carry us. So Thunderclap Colossus, is that... Or no, we can Stampede. So we're being attacked for 21, right? So we do need the Thunderclap Colossus. So we can't... maybe we do need to upgrade Stampede then. I mean, do we even want Stampede in our deck? Well, we are drawing more cards now, so yeah, maybe we do. It's just sometimes we could Stampede Fiend Fire, and that might not always be good, but yeah. I think Stampede is generally something we want to play now, though, right? If we had it at one cost. Alright. Wait, how was that only one? Oh, because we had the Colossus, right? Okay. So, well, we can't actually... Well, we have this. Alright, so... But I guess we need to play attacks to be able to kill this, right? Yeah. Ouch. Taking 15. We still have the blood potion. Okay, so now we just kill this thing. Inferno? Do we want Inferno on Doormaker? Not really, right? If we had Rupture, maybe, but even then we... Okay, Anger. That'd be something we can play with all the cards we're drawing. Something we could play with. Do we actually win fast enough to clog up our deck with Anger? Like, we don't have a card that goes well with playing lots of attacks, right? But so I mean, because we are drawing lots of cards per turn, so maybe the Anger is good. But on the other hand, we're clogging up our deck, and then. Maybe we just skip. I'm not sure. I mean, we kind of need ways to scale up for the boss fight, right? Okay, maybe not. Just go. I'm not sure if that's right, but you know. Do we duplicate our deck and receive bad luck? Well, let's just hope we don't downgrade the wrong cards. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we did improve there, right? Because the Thunderclap upgrade isn't great. We got the Stampede upgrade. Yeah. Okay. We didn't get bad luck. Okay, so now let's see. What do we do here? We can alchemize. That'll get us potion. Okay, cruelty. That's scaling, right? We do. Yeah, we do. We do need that. Okay, we do need the energy support from Bloodlane because we're drawing, you know, more cards per turn with Fiddle. So let's take that. Let's take the cruelty. We can't afford these potions. Oh, do we want to take an uppercut? We already have an upgraded uppercut in the bag. Maybe we don't need that. So do we take another blood potion and then just remove, or do we could remove a strike? Is there something better to remove? I guess yeah, let's just remove a strike. Even though we do have strike dummy, it's still not great. So do we buy a blood potion, or there's a shop here though? Maybe we get a better potion later. Yeah, let's just okay. We still have the lizard tail in reserve too. Alright, how much damage can we do in 3 turns? Not much, right? Our damage doesn't seem great. Well, we do have the super twin strike. We have Fiend Fire. I guess let's just make sure we get something right. Yeah. We did get the super strike. We don't need to hurt ourselves, right? Just yeah. So maybe I should have taken the 150 upgrade too, but yeah, I don't know. We weren't sure. Oh, Entropic Root. That's great with all the potion slots we have. Okay, so now we are feeling pretty confident if we can go into the boss with full health, right? So now let's just make sure we can do that and just, yeah, get a free potion from the mailbox. Alright, so do we Thunderclap Fiend Fire here? How much damage is this actually? This is 75. So we do need to block, you know, yeah, if we want to not take damage, right? I mean, is the fight going to be long enough that we're worried about redrawing Rampage? Not really, right? So I guess we just do this. Alright, so now... Do we play the cruel... Okay, this is a little annoying. So we uppercut. I guess we evil eye. Yeah, just like that, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. We take 1. We have to gorge it. Alright, so now we can Molten Fist before we dominate to gain a strength, right? Before we Twin Strike. Molten Fist, dominate, Twin Strike. Yeah, okay, perfect. We end at full health on the... Okay, Dexterity Potion, is that... That's probably better than the Swift Potion, right? Shrug it off, that's more block. Do we run... We probably don't want the Unrelenting, right? Do we take Shrug It Off, or... I guess we can take the Shrug It Off. So now we've already got full potions, but and so we probably just upgrade the Cruelty, right? Yeah. So we just keep playing it safe, and then we go into the boss with tons of potions. Alright, so we do have the Mummified Hand. We can... Yeah, we just play that. Okay, we do get free Shrug It Off to draw a card. Wait. Oh, we can't draw cards because we have Fiddle. We shouldn't have put that Shrug It Off in our deck. Well, okay, that was a mistake. That shouldn't have gone into our deck. Well, that's basically an upgraded Defend, right? Yeah. Well, I guess we messed up. I mean, I guess we do have 2 Dex potions, so it's not the worst thing to have in our deck, though. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Okay, so Stampede. Rampage. Evil Eye. So this is almost full blocking, right? I mean, yeah, we're healing 6 at the end of the fight anyways, right? So let's just extend the vulnerable instead of blocking, you know. We got the Stampede to play the extra... Okay, we got Cruelty. Extend the vulnerable, and then, yeah, we just do as much damage as we can with Fiend Fire. Well, Strike does more than the Fiend Fire. Oh no, but we don't have enough energy to play both, right? So I guess we could Strike, and then have Stampede play the Fiend Fire. Is that what we want to do? Because Strike actually does more than... Yeah, let's just play it that way. Okay. Because we have the Strike dummy, and then we have the... yeah. Alright, so we got the Super Twin Strike. Yeah. Alright, full health. 1, 2, no. Headbutt? Evil Eye? Do we take the headbutt? What are we doing with the headbutt? I guess we headbutt Rampage, right? Yeah, I guess maybe we can do that. Alright, what do we do here? No. No. Taunt? That's more vulnerable. Oh, Dominating Exhaust, right? I didn't... Oh no, it doesn't exhaust because we upgraded it. Okay. More energy support? Yeah. taunt. I mean, we're kind of okay on energy with the way we have the Stampede. And then we can't draw more cards per turn anyways, right? Set up strike. Do we just remove a strike? Or oh wait, what do we... Touch of Insanity. Oh, Touch of Insanity. We could put that on Blood Whale, I guess. Uppercut. So would that be better than the Duplicator, or... We can duplicate the Cruelty though. Maybe, do we get rid of Blood Potion? Well, no, because we have the Stampede, right? So maybe we don't need to worry about that. Maybe we just remove a strike. Yeah, just do that, I guess. Okay, so we go into the boss with tons and tons of potions, right? And then we... What do we do here? More energy? I mean, that's more block or more damage? We've already getting a lot of dexterity, right? So maybe we want the damage. Okay, sure. That's just a good emo. Alright, so we've got a lot of potions. And then let's just play our potions, right? And then we want to duplicate the Cruelty when we get it, right? Is that what we want to do? Probably, right? And then we'll play our Entropic Brew. Maybe we'll have used our Block Potion and Blood Potion, but then we'll see. So first of all, let's yeah. So we probably play this stuff first, and then Stampede to get the uppercut. Is that what we want to do? Oh, so we can exhaust the defend here. That'd probably be good. Then, yeah, Stampede will play the uppercut, and then we just get the second wind back on top. Or do we get? Maybe we want to put more vulnerable in case we draw a strength scaling thing. So now we're taking 6. It's probably not worth using the block potion, right? Yeah, just hold off for now. Oh, we didn't take 6. Why didn't we take 6? Did I miscount again? Okay, I need to play slower and gotta pay more attention to what exactly is going on. We can't actually draw cards because they're fiddle, right? Okay, so 1, 2. So we can block here just for the block, right? So I guess we do play Bloodletting just to make sure we can play all of our attacks, or sure. And then we kill this before it. Oh wait, maybe I should have. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that was right. Because then the Stampede can play the bash on the Doormaker. Okay, so here's Cruelty. So we do want to duplicate that. And then once we've used these potions, we'll play the Entropic Brew and see what else we get, right? So do we want to exhaust all this stuff? Well, I mean, do we really want to exhaust defense when we have 4 decks from our potions? Maybe we shouldn't have been so hasty to exhaust the defense. Maybe we exhaust the normal defense but keep the big defense. Is that what we do? Well, this would exhaust all of them, though. Yeah, we do need the damage, right? So, yeah, let's just exhaust them. And then that will let us use the potions and play the Entropic Brew earlier, right? Maybe we get something useful. Okay. So, yeah, let's play it like that. So now we use the Blood Potion, and then we can play the Entropic Potion, right? See what else we get. Alright, Colossus, Flex, Swift, Distilled Chaos Power. Okay, let's see what the Power Potion is. Rupture. Yeah, we can scale up our strength more, right? And then, okay, so let's play our powers. We've only got 1 vulnerable. That's not good for. Can we maybe draw under more vulnerable stuff? Oh, we can't because of the fiddle, right? What's the colorless potion? Can we make it vulnerable with colorless potion? We get a hidden gem. Well, that's more scaling, right? Okay, let's just do that. So okay, we hidden gem the Molten Fist, so that'll put up vulnerable for us to dominate, right? So when we play it with our Distilled Chaos. Maybe we also skill potion just to see it. Maybe we get something else useful. I guess we just get the evil eye. Okay, so let's play the hidden gem, the Molten Fist, right? And then we dominate. Oh, and we redraw, and then we played more stuff. Okay, what exactly do we play? We played Bash and Headbutt. Okay, that was with the Distilled Chaos. And we had 100% from Cruelty, right? So we did a ton of damage there. So now we gain the Strength, so that's a lot of Strength because we doubled the Strength, 3 times, right, with the Molten Fist before it exhausted. So now we gain a ton of Strength. So our Strike does 57 damage, right? Well, we could have even played the Fex Potion, but we can say we're not killing it this turn, right? So now we're just playing Evil Eye to block. Yeah, and then we did exhaust the Molten Fist, so that it did get the double block, right? And do we play Blood Whale just to get the Strength from the Rupture? We've already got a lot of Strength, right? So we're probably okay. Let's just play the Strike. Alright, so now we need to get through this door before we can finish off the boss. Alright, so how do we play this? We Thunderclap first, right? To get the vulnerable. Do we want to play the Flex Potion? Probably don't need to, right? Yeah. So we get Rampage, right? That's a lot of damage. Strikes a lot of damage. And then whichever attack we play from Stampede, that kills this, right? But we could just Bloodletting just to make sure we get more damage on the door, yeah, with the Stampede. So if we draw a card, we won't be able to... Yeah, if we draw a card, that wouldn't be good, because we wouldn't be able to play either of these, and if we get these, that would make the Stampede possibly not play the Uppercut, so let's just not... Well, we can't draw a card anyway, because it's a Fiddle. Yeah, so what am I talking about? Okay, but yeah, we got it this turn, right? So we can even play the Flex Potion just to be sure. We don't need to, right? But, we can gain more Strength. And then we do, yeah, 194 damage with the Twin Strike, right? So, yeah. Okay, so it took us a couple tries, but we did get through the Ascension 8 Ironclad run after dying on the Act 1 boss the first try. But, we got it the second try. And we huffed a lot of potions, to do that. But, it worked. We gotta cut down on the play mistakes too, right? That's just, we're just not doing our math correctly. We need to slow down and make sure that, we're kind of adding and subtracting the numbers okay and making sure we round down for stuff like Twin Strike. Yeah, but yeah, we got through it. Okay, yeah, that was, yeah. So next time we play Slay the Spire, we'll, yeah, do Ascension 8 on Silent. Until next time.